Hello to all my YouTube family out there. My name is Elijah Rubin, aka the Fire Damage King. I absolutely appreciate you taking the time, finding this video, finding this episode on my channel. Today, we're gonna be discussing the importance of securing the best housing accommodations for you and your family after a fire has occurred. Okay, guys and gals, so imagine this. Fire just happened. You're in front of your house, you're in your robe, you're in your sandals. What's gonna happen here? Your insurance company, assuming it's gonna be your adjuster or maybe your personal representative for the insurance company, they're gonna put you in what's called temporary housing. Now, most of the time you're probably shell-shocked, your kids are crying, you might lost a bird, I don't know what happened, but you're in a tough situation. So some of the pros, they're gonna put you in temporary housing immediately, meaning they're probably gonna put you in a hotel that night immediately. If you don't have friends, if you don't have family to stay with, that is definitely a good advantage because you don't wanna be in the streets, obviously. Second value piece here is that, like I said, you have a peace of mind knowing that all your belongings, whatever you have left, and your family will be safe for that night. Unfortunately, there are several cons to the situation you're in. One being that because you're in a tough situation and you're living in there, you might end up staying in the hotel, and it could take 2 months, 7 months, and you might just decide to stay there the whole time. Now, although that might be fine, you have to realize they're spending your insurance money each and every single day that you're there. And you might be being charged a premium, not living in a premium situation. And what happens is you are kind of restricted to staying in this hotel versus knowing that there might be other options for you. And that's why I just want to make sure you kind of weigh the pros and cons if you are ever in this type of situation, because there are some benefits and value as well as some cons and some things to think about if you find yourself in this situation. Okay, guys, so if you found yourself in this situation, unfortunately, you're dealing with it all on your own. By reaching out to our company, if you went to my website, you would be able to find in our temporary housing section that we have other options for you. You don't just have to stay at a hotel. We have a gambit of relationships, from realtors who have investment properties to rental property management companies that have, different types of lofts, luxury condos that you're able to stay at. And if it be 2 months, if it be 7 months, you're able to live in something that you're used to being in, or this is a chance for you to kind of figure out in a nice, serene environment without you kind of having to deal with neighbors fighting or living in a roach motel for a couple months. You don't want to be in that situation. And so what this allows you to do, it allows you to take a step back, look at what your other options are. And for some of you, being closer to family might be more important. Being close to your job might be more important. Being close to mom who can help out with the kids, that might be more importantly. And if you just shoved into a hotel, you kind of negate all those other elements that you're not thinking about as you're going through the experience. So by reaching out to us, I think we'll be able to provide these other options. And a lot of times I've seen happen, we might be able to put you in a luxury property or a nice higher end property. And because you've been there for 5-6 months, you might decide to just buy the property versus rebuilding your other property. That option you don't get with your average insurance company who's just going to stuff you in a hotel. So I just want to give you those other nuggets to think about if you ever find yourself in this situation. So guys, now that you're in your luxury condo or you're in your luxury townhouse or new supreme living quarters that you're staying in, what you want to do by utilizing a company like ourselves, we have so many different integrating pieces that can really help you guys succeed after and during this process. So we'll bring one of our private claim adjusters to the table, and not only are they going to help negotiate better living arrangement, but possibly more possible insurance money that is going to allow you to stay longer or pay for a premium living accommodations that, if it's up to the insurance company, they want to stuff you into Motel 6, keep their costs as low as possible. But remember, you paid your insurance policy. This is a contract. This is entitled to you. Just most homeowners don't know to ask for it, better yet, demand it. And if you don't have the wherewithal or you're not comfortable demanding it, that's the importance of bringing on a private claim adjuster. Let him handle that. You don't change your own oil, do you? You have the oil guy or the Jiffy Lube handle your oil. Bring in a specialist to protect you and your family. Okay, guys, that's it for this episode. I absolutely appreciate you guys taking the time, going over the information with me. Like I said, this is Elijah, the Fire Damage King himself. Like I said, I want to make sure you guys go to my website, firedamagepropertyaz.com. It's down below, the link. Make sure, I want to urge you to get my ebook, your guide for surviving a house fire. And it gives you all the information, all the knowledge, all the tips I'm sharing with you to help you not only survive a house fire, but thrive well after it. If it's not for you, maybe you have a friend, a family member who might be experiencing this, that you could be a blessing by just blessing them with it. And with that being said, I want you guys to leave questions, comments on the comment section. I read those and I'll make sure I interact with you on these other videos for the future, my future episodes. I find great passion and pleasure in helping other people come out ahead, and I think I could do the same for you and your family if you are ever in this situation. We're really big on helping households and family one house at a time, repair and restore their lives. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Each one teach one. Be blessed.